So today I'm doing a full volume set, but I'm not just using handmade fans or pre-made fans. It's a little more complicated than that. I'm going to be doing a mix of handmade volume using 0.07 diameter lashes. I'm going to be doing wet lashes using 0.05 diameter lashes, and I'm going to use our Ultra Dark Pre-fan line. So the cool thing about volume is there are no rules. You can mix and match any type of fans, be it short, mid, long stem, or you can mix and match any type of volume within a set. So my goal for the set today is to have the darkness of a wet lash look, but the fluffiness of volume. So that's my choice of style today. Taylor is used to mega volume, so she's kind of transitioning from mega volume down to something a little more on the natural but very noticeable side. So if she's transitioning from mega volume and I go into, say, 3D volume, it's just not going to be enough for her. She does love mega volume, but she's starting a new job, so she wants something a little bit more on the chill side, and she's used to very, very dramatic lashes. So that's what we're doing. I'm really excited to show you how it looks, but it's nice to be able to play around with different styles. So you may be wondering, why am I doing handmade mixed with pre-made? And that's just because I like to mix them both. It takes me a lot longer to do handmade volume, but I still like to create fans. I just find it really fun. And pre-mades are just gonna get me through the set much faster and give me the ability to get more coverage because they take less time. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And for handmade closed fans, it's all going to be handmade. We don't yet have pre-fans that are made like that, but the technique is very easy to learn. So my step number one when creating this set, gonna kind of flow with a hybrid type of pattern. Number one, I'm going to place my closed fans. So I'm gonna go ahead, put all of those on and build my shape. So I'm gonna work eye to eye in the same spot on either eye to create balance. And I'm gonna work like that through my set. Then once 50% of the lashes are covered, then I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna do my handmade in 0.07s. And then I'm gonna go ahead and finish the set with my pre-made fans. So let's build the skeleton. My choice of tweezers today are Griffopotamus J Curve tweezer and my Lost Artistry Ultra Sunset tweezer. And as I switch up my diameters, I'm going to switch up my tweezer. Even if it's for the same shape tweezer, I like to have a specific tweezer for every diameter that I'm using so that my 0.03s don't fall through the cracks because I've then trained my tweezer to be used to the diameter of a 0.07. We have a video on this too on Instagram if you want to check it out. Using my glue ring because it's so lovely to have my glue right next to me, but also because it has little ridges. And those ridges help me make the most pointy base when I'm creating handmade fans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like to hold my handmade fans for 6 seconds to prevent stickies. So I've actually gone ahead and bumped up my curl and my length for my D curl. So I'm doing a mix of CC curl and D curl, but in my 14mm section, the lashes point a little more down. So I'm going to counteract that by working with a mix of 14D and 15DD millimeter in that section. The cool thing about curls and really understanding them is that you can really mix and match them together. So Taylor's inner corner lashes point up, her outer corner lashes point down and flows downward with the outer corner of the eye, which naturally declines. So I'm gonna really lift that up by mixing curls. And in shorter lengths, curls are more dramatic, but in longer lengths, they relax a little bit just due to the length difference. So especially when we're working with longer lash extensions, such as 14 and above, the curl can be bumped up if you want a little more of a dramatic finish. So in a D curl, if you want a consistent curl to your 13 millimeter and below, you may want to jump up to a DD curl, just for those 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, whatever millimeters are higher than 14. If you really want a little bit extra, then bumping up to a DD curl is a great idea. And you can do this for any curl, if you just want a little extra for those longer lash extensions. When I'm creating any lash set, I like to keep my direction in mind, my glue control, and my placement, but not just thinking about attaching the base of the extension to the natural lash, but also how far we're placing it away from the skin. That's equally as important. So I've just finished about 50% of the set using our wet lashes. And now I'm going to move on to my handmade volume fans. I'm going to do about 25% in handmade volume and the rest in pre-mades.